Nick Van Exel.
And let's give it up for Ahmad Sauce Gardner.
They've reached the highest level of their occupations. Now Ahmad Sauce Gardner and Nick Van Exel can add University of Cincinnati graduate to their respective resumes. Both received their diplomas at Fifth Third Arena Friday afternoon, August 4th. Gardner was UC's highest ever draft pick at number 4 overall in the NFL in 2022. Nick Van Exel, a 13-year NBA veteran.
I feel like after I walk across that stage, then I'm really feel like I made it. You know, it was always a box I feel like that was unchecked, but I feel like this was the one. I knew like I wanted to come back and get it. You know, it was just a matter of when. You know, my mom always told me to put school first. You know, so I know this big for her and it's big for me as well. You know, appreciate being able to have alums, guys like, you know, Desmond Ritter, guys like Travis Kelce, ones who already did it, and that just motivated me. Like, Travis Kelce didn't have to get his either. You know, Super Bowl champion, All-Pro, Pro Bowler, all of that. You know, yeah, that's motivation.
Wow, I can't even put it in words. It means a lot, you know, because I've started, then quit, and started and quit, and then finally I was like, you know what, I got to get it done. And I thought, you know, this time was the right time for me to just lock in, even though I was coaching with the Hawks. But I had to carve out some time to finish it out, so this is a blessing. It's just never too late to be great. I tell kids all the time, I say, get that degree, because you never know when it can come back and bite you if you don't have it. So, you know, I think at the time we were just here enjoying, you know, Cincinnati, enjoying the university, enjoying each other, you know, playing good basketball. And I think that was kind of on the back burner at the time. But as we got older and grew up, we realized, you know, we can, you know, set an example for a lot of young kids about getting our degrees, no matter when you get it. You know, it doesn't matter as long as you get it. But me right now, I tell young kids, get it while you can. I talked to Hugs a couple weeks ago, so Hugs is chilling right now. So I'll give him a call after I get finished with everything, send him some pictures, try to make him cry a little bit.
I feel like after I walk across that stage, then I'm really feel like I made it. You know, it was always a box I feel like that was unchecked, but I feel like this was the one.
My daughter, she's a piece of work, so you know, I gotta set a good example for her. So you know, I think me doing this, you know, she always teases me like, you're gonna walk across the stage with gray hair. So I say it's never too late to be great.
Speaking of sports here, a big day for the UC Bearcats. The school just wrapped its summer commencement ceremony.
That's right. Hundreds of students walked the stage today, and among them were some special names.
Yeah, so Sauce Gardner, former UC Bearcat and now Jets cornerback, was one of 15 student athletes to walk the stage. The reigning NFL Defensive Rookie of the Year told NBC News it was important for him to graduate and be an example both on and off the field for people who look up to him, especially his young fans.
Also,
All right, also on the stage today, there you see him standing next to Sauce, Bearcat basketball great Nick Van Exel. He led UC to the 1992 Final Four and 93 Elite Eight in his 2 years in Clifton. Now, he's also played for 13 years in the NBA and was an NBA All-Star for the Lakers in 1998. He is the 8th former men's basketball player to graduate since 2018. Congrats to all of the grads, including those two. I think it's so great. I saw a tweet. Nick Van Exel said 30 years later, headed back to basically graduate from UC. And, you know, you see a lot of these athletes that go into the NFL or the NBA because it's a lucrative career. They leave school a little early, but to see that commitment to go back and finish school is commendable, because I honestly cannot say that I would.
No,
it's like, what's the point? That's my thought process. You know, I'm successful, but, you know, that's a great thing that they do.
Yeah, absolutely. And it was so fun last night to have football back on NBC. I mean, it was so fun to be able to watch. And then they were mentioning Sauce Gardner, and it's just, even though, of course, Cincinnati, we weren't in the game last night, it was still fun to hear our name be mentioned with Sauce Gardner, and then, of course, with the Hall of Fame happening as well and the Ring of Honor. It's just so, I'm glad football's back.
Yeah, it was. I was wondering today, last night, we were watching, of course, the Jets playing, and one of our producers, her soon-to-be husband, was graduating today, and she said, "Yeah, Sauce is going to be there, but wait, he's at this game. Maybe he's not going to be walking tomorrow." And I said,
Right.
Well, it's just up the road in Canton. I would think he would want to be there for commencement. So, yeah, it was great to see that these two local guys came back to be celebrated.
Please don't write me. I value